Log Furniture How-To, the most all-inclusive site on the net for log and rustic furniture, fixtures, and decor. That's logfurniturehow2.com.
Oh, hey there, welcome back. Hey, you're just in time. We're working on this, got a pretty special project we're working on here today. Let me get these edges cleaned up, and I'll show you what we're working on. Well, that ought to do it. Come on over here and I'll show you what I'm working on. Yeah, so a friend of mine stopped by the other day and he wanted to know if I could weld him up a base plate for this bracket that he's got for an old bell. And of course, you know me, if it's got anything to do with metal and welding, you can count me in. So that's what we're working on today. Yeah, but you want to know the best part? When we're done with this project, we get to head up to his property to do the installation. So come on, let's get to work, get this thing welded up. So as you can see, I've got some 1/4-inch steel plate, and we've got the old bracket. One of the first things we're going to need to do is get this nut off of here. And if you ask me, it looks like a job for our angle grinder. So we'll just take a second to install this cutoff wheel on our angle grinder and get over here and cut this thing off. Nothing to it. Yeah. So now we're just going to take a minute to go ahead and mark where we need to drill our base plate and these side plates. Alright, and then we're just going to get them over here to the drill and get these things punched out. Yep. It's just as easy as that. So now let's mark out this one. We're basically going to cut these two pieces off, so it mounts right there. And that's about all there is to that. That'll do it. So now we'll mark this out, put a bevel on these edges, and weld this stuff up. And to do that, you can see here what we've done is taken time to clamp our two pieces right to the bracket. We'll set it here, tack it in place, and then weld it off. Yep, that's as easy as falling down. Let's do the other side. Alright then. So let's get some paint on this thing. And then we're headed to the hills. So what do you say? Let's go find this bell. And let's take this fancy new picnic table with us. Check this thing out. Yep, I've been told that bell is somewhere up here. In fact, I think you can see where we're headed right up here through these clouds. Check this out. I don't know if you can see it or not, but straight ahead of us is what's known as Cheyenne Mountain. You might know it by NORAD. We're headed up to the top. Yep, and there's the world famous Broadmoor Hotel. But that's where we're headed, right up there. It's all uphill from here. Yep, you might as well get used to these switchbacks. We just gotten started. Check it out. Grader just came down this road. There's our escort. You might have noticed that we've got a little flooding going on here today. We've had quite a bit of rain, the ground's saturated, but we're not going to let that stop us from finding this bell. Well, gang, I came around the corner following my escort. Looks like the road's been washed out. We've had a lot of rain here. Doesn't look like this delivery is going to happen today. I've talked to my buddy PJ here, and we're going to head on down there and see where the road washed out. It's just a quarter of a mile or so down the road. Oh man, that thing's running. And it hadn't rained here in hours. So you can see what it's done here to the road. Yeah, you can see here clearly what's water. Man, it's a powerful force. There's the culvert right underneath there. And what are we going to see around this turn? It's not too bad, but with that trailer, I don't think we're going to do it. This is normally just a little bitty mountain creek. Yeah, looks like the creek's come up on the road right down here. Well, we were just considering that we could probably make it, but looks to me like this is creek's running down the road here. Well, we tried to get this table delivered. We'll find that bell next week. I appreciate you taking time to watch this video. This has been Mitchell Dillman with LogFurnitureHowTo.com. We'll see you again next week. That's pretty crazy. That's not normally a creek.